Alright. Let me see if I'm trying to see if I can remember all this shit that I learned. So I'm trying to get back into voice again. It's what I want to do. But anyhow, stretching. I always do a lot of stretching right away. So yeah, I see, just bending down. Breathing into my lower back, pretty much breathing into my ass, pretty much. So you can feel like your lower, like this area right here, like it needs to expand, like you can feel it stretching. So you breathe deep with your diaphragm. And slowly build your instrument. And let all the tension out of shoulders. Swing your arms back and forth. Like you want to stretch and loosen up all the tension. Your intercostal muscles that are around your ribs. Basically everything. You need to let loose all the tension that I hold a lot of tension in my body. Like I'm tense. I'm fucking hyper. So everything's always taut. So yeah, like stretching and breathing. And then the neck muscles. Side to side, forward to backward. And also, what's good, I haven't done it today. Like I'm having a beer right now, which is not good. Not necessarily. It's like a bittersweet kind of situation because beer dehydrates you, and you know what I mean. And you want to be hydrated, but then there's also the side that it relaxes you. So it's like good bad. But yeah. Also, salt water and baking soda is good for the vocal cords. It's good for the soft tissue. Heals, it gets any kind of phlegm or anything off your vocal cords. And then breathe deep. You have to have good posture because it's an instrument. It's, you got to imagine like a straight spine. You don't want to be hunched over because what happens when you take a deep breath? Like you're forcing your diaphragm to pick your body up, and that makes more work for the diaphragm. So you want to have good posture, and have like a straight, the back of your neck. You want to have like think of a straight spine, and eventually you don't want to be robotic about it. You don't want to be a fucking robot, and everything has to be all stiff and like perfect. No, eventually, but like the point is like when you learn, you want to imagine you want to have a straight instrument, so like the air pathway is easy, like it's fluent, and all the work is done like basically your diaphragm and your intercostal muscles do a lot of the work, but it's mainly falls on your jaw and your larynx and pharynx, your voice box, your vocal cords, they do all the work. Through your your jaw, and it's like yawning. Most of the time, I mean, because sometimes you can do nasal nasal sounds. Like when I always like to show people, like, because it's such a clear difference. Like that song Teenage Dirtbag, it's totally nasal. Your name is Noelle, I have a dream about her, she rings my bell. Got gym class in half an hour, love how she rocks in Keds and tube socks. But she doesn't know who I am. But like, that's really nasal. But if you were to sing it clear and bright, like not covered, to where you let all the sound out, it would like the same pitches though. Her name is Noelle, I have a dream about her, she rings my bell. Got gym class in half an hour, love how she rocks in Keds and tube socks. But she doesn't know who I am. That's the difference between being nasal and open, bright, covered and not covered. And that is where like the soft palate comes in, and you like yawning, you feel it lift up in the back of your mouth, and that's what allows you to sing into the mask without being nasal. And the mask is like all the muscles, like kind of like a Zorro mask around your cheekbones and your nose, your eyes, your forehead, all the muscles. They help you lift up your soft palate and color the sound that comes out. And there's so many different tones you can do. Like you can like put a little bit of like, you can push a little bit and put a little bit of like into it, or you just don't want to hurt yourself. Like it should be easy. And you don't want your face turning red or anything to do things. But let me think, what else? Warm-ups, I would usually so lip buzzing, because that helps you use air. It's all about air efficiency. So and that's basically like a lip buzz is like pretty much what happens. Like if you could take your skull off your head and you just had a neck with a voice box, and we're still able to control it, like it would just like just pretty much what would be happening. That's what it would sound like. But the fact that you have a skull and a cavities in your skull, it's like a resonating chamber. So yeah, like you point the sound, and that's how you just learn to control it. So you get good tone. You want vocal ping. You want everything to be bright. Sing bright first, with strength and vocal ping, and then you can do nasal and all that shit. Like that's lazy. Like it's easy to sing nasally. I used to always hold my nose and like to see what if I was being nasal or not, if I wasn't sure. So I so that way I would be able to feel the difference between nasal and not nasal. And what else? I was always taught to think of my feet, to feel grounded. Yeah, and then I would do warm-ups, lip buzzing and things like that, stretching, and then do the scales. it's fun to sing. But anyhow, I don't want to be boring. But yeah, I'm trying to remember everything I was taught and get back into it and try to be more regular with the practice so I can be happy with what comes out more, because I get frustrated like because I know I've done better, and so then I get really unhappy like when I'm not doing so well, like I'm out of practice and that doesn't sound, I've done so much better, which is an uncomfortable feeling. I don't like it. I get frustrated. So now I'm trying to, like, that's what I have to do. I'll just fucking get back into practice so I can feel better, and be happy with what comes out. But anyhow, here we go. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna play this because I don't have my keyboard. I took it outside yesterday, and just for a change of scenery. It didn't really inspire anything new to come out. I was hoping maybe like the feeling of being outside would inspire me to come up with something different, but it didn't. But it was still nice. But I haven't brought it back downstairs yet. It is a pain in the ass to set everything up, and move things. It's a bit of work. I'm gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna bring everything down, but haven't done it yet. So I'm gonna play this old out of tune motherfucker. everyone's having a good day. I'm trying to. I feel pretty good today. So, yeah, it's not a bad day. I'm making the best of everything. Oh, I got a broken key in this motherfucker. This thing needs some fucking loving. I might fix it up someday. For now, I'm worried about other things. I got a lot of shit to do in life. But yeah, have a nice evening.